Hello and welcome to Kingdoms SMP, an SMP full of creativity, storytelling, and good builds. In this SMP, I am an alien landed from outer space. Well, when I say landed, I'm kind of crash landed because this hasn't been the best landing. However, I have found myself in this interesting new terrain, which I rather like. This seed was, of course, handpicked for this SMP, and if you want the seed, then let me know and I will send it over to you. But yeah, I really like this seed, and the way Kingdoms works is there are several different kingdoms, and I am going to be remaining in the extraterrestrial crater. So, with all the introductions over, I suppose that it is time to start. You may have noticed something straight off, which is I have a different skin. Now, this is a skin which I custom made for this SMP, but however, you may have seen this skin before if you are a very old and consistent member of this channel, since I did use it in a video which is now not on my channel, but which was an application to an SMP called Media SMP, which I did a couple months, maybe a year ago, and you may recognize it from that. I have adapted it slightly so it's not all the same, but I just really like some of the ideas and really wanted to use it in an SMP. The main focus for me in this first episode is actually to make a little bit more progress than I did in the first episode of my traits episode, because let's be honest, pretty much nothing happened and I ended up worse off than I started. However, for this SMP, the aim of this first episode is to get preferably into full diamond gear straight off the bat, without having to worry about PvP, being killed, anything like that. And then also to get a starter base going, even if it's just like a simple shack or something. Before I get too far into this episode, however, I want to make you known of a few things. Obviously, there's still the merch store up, so feel free to buy from there, all that kind of stuff. Also, there is a community competition at the minute, and it's a Minecraft art competition, and the winner wins a spot with their art in the merch store with all credits, a shout out on the channel, and also a free spot on the SMP, for which you do not have to be a content creator. You just have to be willing to be active and have fun and be a good storyteller. There is also an event coming up next Sunday, so that is Sunday the 19th of October, I believe, 2025 of course, where you can log onto the server and try to find all of the members of the SMP, and more details will be disclosed closer to the time. If you want to do that, then just head over to the Kingdom's public Discord, which I will, of course, link in the description, and you can see all the details there and when you need to be there. And I'd love to see some of you there. So now it is time for me to go mining. And so I'm going to put you in a short time lapse, although I'm probably not going to record the whole session since that would be a little bit boring to watch. And now we are back in the UFO, and I have been mining for several hours. As you can see, I've got a full set of diamond armor, and I accidentally made an extra set of leggings, and I still have a couple of diamonds left over. However, I didn't actually manage to find that much iron, surprisingly. I came across a lot of diamonds and just not much iron, which is a little annoying since, in the scheme of things, I'm probably going to need more iron than diamonds, but oh well. So I suppose that my next task is to find myself somewhere to set up base. And of course, I need to think of a base that I can do, since all of my work has just been on the fly for this series. I haven't planned anything really, so I suppose what I'm planning is like a little shack, literally like I've just landed and I'm just setting up somewhere where I can make a base. So it's going to be made out of wood, and I'm thinking maybe a trapdoor roof. I don't know. I'll give you a little time lapse. Eh? Hello? What the? What is happening here? Well, anyway, all magic and chaos aside, now that that very, very, very quick time lapse is over, we are left with a base. Not really. It's kind of more like a canopy, in which to house the super smelters because I accidentally crafted like a gazillion furnaces. Um, I'm not quite sure what I think about it. I guess I'm gonna have to change it at some point. I think I'm gonna make a path and then call it quits for the day. Okay, so it's been about a week since that last clip, and I have come back with a sort of idea. Not really a planned out design, but a sort of idea of what I want, because let's be honest, we can't just leave that little canopy shack thing there for much longer. It's a big eyesore, even with that connecting path and the beautiful shaders. So I'm going to add my very wooden, shacky, just landed on Earth building right behind the bit of building that I did the other day, and I'm just going to make it a little nicer. Now, unfortunately, there were no shaders on my replay mod just because they wouldn't work for some reason. However, I will show you the shaded red version afterwards. So let's hop into a time lapse. Let's go. So here is the finished build with shaders, and personally I absolutely love it, especially with the light behind it. There's not much lighting going on with the actual build yet, and it is completely empty. I'll probably work on interiors on a different day, and the sides are very untextured as well. However, the front of it is looking spectacular. The inside has also been not lit up at all, so you can't really see it now, but it is full of zombies and nasties, and I'll tackle that when I have to. However, I do love some of the little details which I've actually not experimented with too much, such as these little lit up glow signs, the lightning rods as old copper piping, and also the buttons, which I always forget about when trying to texture builds. And here, of course, is proof of the mob problem, which I will have to sort out at a later date. And so this is the starter base. This is also probably where I'm going to end this episode. It's been a pretty short episode, considering that this was actually the first one, so you'd think that I have a little bit more to do. But actually, I've done a lot of stuff off camera, which is probably how these sort of videos are going to go from now on. However, I do hope to be including more shenanigans and stuff, which will lengthen the videos in the future. That's it from me for this episode. Please subscribe and thank you for watching. Goodbye!